teachers, students, and the entire community gathered here. A very warm good evening to all. I, Mayawati Paikrao, the student of Sacred Heart English High School, Hingoli, Maharashtra, stand before you all to express my views on the topic Gandhi, the role model of forgiveness and reconciliation. Every time I think of the day when India became free, and the only picture that clicks my mind is of the person who was one of the most prophetic figures of the 20th century, a true man of peace who always proclaimed that forgiveness is the answer to all kinds of resistance, and who firmly believed that an eye for an eye will result in making this whole world blind. Yes, my friends, he was none other than our dear Babu Mahatma Gandhi, whom we call the father of nation. It is truly said that a great leader leads with an exemplary life that inspires his ideals. Mahatma Gandhi was one such leader who throughout his life walked on the path of non-violence and truth. He sacrificed his thriving law practice and adopted a simple life to live among the million who suffered due to poverty during the freedom struggle. An outstanding example of Mahatma Gandhi's leadership was his famous Salt March that brought about a profound change. On March 2nd, 1930, as a protest against tax on salt, Gandhiji wrote a remarkable letter to Lord Irwin, the Viceroy of India. He wrote, "Dear friend, I cannot intentionally hurt anything that lives, much less fellow human beings, even though they may do the greatest wrong to me and mine. While therefore I hold the British rule to be cursed, but I don't intend to harm any single Englishman." With these words, Mahatma Gandhi showed the world that being able to forgive those who have wronged us is a mark of strength and confidence. Why Gandhiji was killed was because he wanted the reconciliation between the Hindus and Muslims. It is well known that Gandhiji was assassinated in the spring month of 1948. But very few know that there were several attempts before by the same man in the beginning of mid-1930s. In fact, there were 6 known assassination attempts on his life. After the first attempt, the accused was caught by some volunteer and brought before Gandhiji. What Gandhiji said then, very few of us could say. He said, "Forgiveness must be unconditional." Such were the quintessential qualities of Mahatma Gandhi that made him the man who turned out our world for better with his ideals of faith, love, tolerance, and forgiveness. But friends, today, in this so-called modern era, we get a very few icons like Mahatma Gandhi. The Gandhian values are flown away with the year, and the Gandhian spirit is awakened within us only on 2nd of October and 30th January. Its consequences are quite clear. We see violence, hatred, bloodshed, crime all around. And the main and the only reason behind this is that this world burn up for revenge with the people don't forgive each other. It's really a great tragedy for all of us. Mahatma Gandhi always said, "We can never forgive. Forgiveness is only the attribute of strong." History can attest to the fact that most of the human conflicts have been as a result of stubborn approach by our leaders. Our history would have turned out for better if our leaders could just learn that many human conflicts can be resolved by showing our willingness to understand the issues of our opponents and by using diplomacy and compassion. No matter where we live, what religion we practice, or what culture we cultivate, at the heart of everything, we are all humans. We all live for our values and passion, but at the core of our existence lies our innate desire to bring about peace in this world by our own sacrifices. As it is truly said that the strength of cowardice is in using power to cause death and destruction for others, but the strength of courage is in self-sacrifices for the benefit of all. Just as Mahatma Gandhi, we too can bring peace in this world by sacrificing our self-centered desires. Our utmost cause in life should be to win the heart of others by showing our attitude to serve causes greater than ourselves. The teachings of Mahatma Gandhi are relevant today much more than ever. It is for all of us that we become at least a little bit like Mahatma and contribute our services for the upliftment of this nation. But this could only become possible when we, the youth, first experience the peace in our own heart and then spread it to the rest of the world. Now it's the time to reconcile together and inculcate the values of fraternity, brotherhood, harmony, and forgiveness in our own life to be the change we wish to see in this world. At last, I would like to thank everyone who gave me this opportunity to speak over here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayawati, for reminding us the greatest figure of forgiveness and reconciliation. I now invite Tumcho Bedi Kitan, who is pursuing